So, hello, everybody. I have been going through it. Let me just tell you. I don't know really where to begin. Um, oh, I got a new haircut. Do you like it? You don't have to like it. It's probably gonna take a long time to get used to. Hi, Beck. My mental health has been not doing so great. Thank you. I did them myself. Well, my husband helped. But, um, hi. Thank you, Marie. Well, I did them very thin, so that way if I want to just be like, get rid of them, I can. Like, just blend them into my hair. Do you know what I mean? So that way they're not that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can easily just blend these into my hair if I want to. But, I like them. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Long time no see. No, I'm not okay, Marie. I'm really not okay. No. No. I'm not okay. No. I'm far from okay. Like, okay. Let me start. Let me just start. Okay. Like my surgery and everything, all that's going good. Um, that part is good. Like that part, I tried my size 9 jeans on and they're like almost ready to button. And I'm like, it's going down drastically and quite fast. That's why I have my Patreon to show. I'm gonna actually massage out some knots on there, which is really disgusting and kind of quite gross. But um, that's going well. But my mental health is lacking. My therapist, her mother died, and so she is kind of taking a step back from her work and just wanted to let me know. And I said that's fine. And she's gonna hook me up with someone who's supposed to be calling me this week, which I've had no call. So last week I didn't have therapy. The week before that I didn't have therapy because I slept through it. And then this week so far, so I'm going on like almost a month of no therapy, which I've been hitting up meetings like no other though. Like I've been going to weekly meetings like religiously. So that's been helping me kind of like stay grounded, you know, not like flip out or have a, you know, not flip out. Let me see, people take what I say like verbatim. Like I exaggerate a lot, okay? That's just who I am. Um, when I talk, I don't mean like literal. Even if I say literally, I don't mean it. Like it's just I just I exaggerate a lot when I speak on stuff. Um, so when I say flip out, like freak out, I don't mean that like in a literal sense per se. I just mean for me being bipolar, having PTSD, um, dealing with generalized anxiety disorder. Um, oh shoot. Yeah, there's a lot going on in my head right now that I'm not like super okay. I'm not okay. And so, I mean, I don't want to drink. Um, I don't want to go drinking. If that makes any sense. Hi, Em. How are you? Yeah, I agree back. You deleted your other account. You're in the process of stripping all the black out of your hair and turning it into blonde. Oh, cool. I missed you. I hope that's you. How will I know? Give me an example of something that I would know that I know it's you, and I'll make you a mod again. I just need to make sure it's you, because I don't need no rogue mods. Um, because I have like how many? I have like 12 clone accounts, and I'm freaking out. People trying to act like they're me, whatever. That's not what I'm. That's not why I'm like sad or why I'm upset. Like YouTube shit's YouTube shit. I don't could care. I don't care. Mm. My mental well-being is like being attacked. Um, okay. For the past 2 days, I've had nosebleeds so bad to the point where they're coming out of both nose holes and my mouth. Like my nose holes, like I'm clogging my nose holes, so it has nowhere else to go, so it comes out of my mouth. Um, I've been on the phone with creditors because our bank made a few mistakes on not having certain account numbers on certain cashier's checks. So we were trying to pay off a lot of stuff. When we refinanced the house, we wanted to pay off some of our credit cards, so that way we would have money to pay for my surgery. And again, I just want to reiterate that my surgery was for my mental health and my physical health well-being. I've got skin cut off of me. If you guys don't know what that entails, look it up. It's not a pretty surgery. It's not like, oh, like I have a scar from hip to hip. Okay, so it's not like it was done for physical health reasons. And I'm just gonna keep reiterating that because people are like, oh, she's, I'm not even gonna get into it. But anyway, I digress. So, these nosebleeds have been occurring a lot. And so there's this cancer screening test that I'm supposed to do once a year, but it's $5,000. I spoke about it in the past, and it was in reference to blood cancer. Now, I've recently had to get on a medication to make me stop bleeding down there because my periods would get so bad. I was getting like 2-3 periods a month. They were severely heavy. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't go anywhere. It was just really bad. And so I'm on this new medication that actually just makes my period stop. And then now I have these nosebleeds. And so I'm on iron because I know that I'm iron deficient ever since I had my babies. Like that's just what I take now. I take iron daily. It's part of what I do. But I can't help but think that there's a link between I know my OB/GYN had mentioned that I had this blood disorder temporarily with baby girl, which was high risk, made me a high risk pregnancy. I was high risk for both pregnancies, but it made me high risk because I could bleed out with the C-section. And so, but they had to do a C-section because I had, what's it called when your liver, when the poisons start, oh shoot, it's gonna bug me. The baby's poisons start not filtering in their womb and they can die. Fuck. And it's from my liver failure. I forget what it's called. Oh my gosh, it's gonna bug me. But anyway, so this test, if you have cancer, it's not $5,000. Because if you have blood cancer, that's pretty shitty. So they're like, hey, we'll waive that fee. But I'm supposed to take it every year. And we're just now paying, I'm down to like 800 or something. Yeah. Something like that. It's like from $5,000 to 800. I took this blood test like 4 years ago. So if I was to take it every year, 5, 10, 50, I'd be $20,000 in debt, right? So I'm just like, whatever, on that. And then I have my insurance is coming after me for an ultrasound that I had on my thyroid. And I have to get those actually frequently. And they're come to find out they're like $400. And so my insurance, I was on the phone with my insurance company. I've been on the phone, like I find myself on the phone dealing with like my insurance, with creditors, with people, with this or with that, like almost like I would say about 2 to 3 hours a day. Um, I needed to get my dental insurance upped so that way I can get this root canal. And they sent me this form that I can't fill out online. Like I can't fill it out. I can't fill it out on my computer. I can't fill it out on my phone. And instead of like walking me through it or anything or helping me, they're just like, okay, we'll mail you one. I'm just like, is it just me, or like I feel as though I just want to give up. Okay, let's just put it that way. So here I am dealing with this, and this. The kids are the only things that I have. Like they're the only things. Like they're the only things that are keeping me straight. To be honest with you, they're the only things that are keeping me. And I know this is like normal stuff to normal people. Like, oh yeah, you just handle your shit. But for someone like me with the mental issues that I have, when it piles up and it piles up and it piles up and it keeps coming and it keeps coming and it keeps coming, you're like, what the fuck? And you get like overwhelmed and almost to the point where like you can't do anything. Like you just get stunned and you stop and you're just like, ah. And I'm just tired. I'm just tired of doing other people's jobs. It feels like a lot of times. Um, Another thing that happened, like I was gonna use my card that my husband bought me for this like salon place down the road, and they're like, do you are you a member? And I'm like, no, my husband bought me this card, you know. And this chick was like old and crusty, like she had like foundation like literally like clumped up in her like eye rolls, like her lash was falling off. She had like missing pieces to her eyeliner. And I had like done a blown out blue look. Remember my blue look that I did? I looked cute as fuck. So I went in there and I'm like getting my stuff. Like, oh, there's brushes. Oh, there's little hair ties. Like, oh my gosh. So I could do faux, what is it called? Faux French braids with my daughter because I don't know how to do real French braids because I suck. But anyway, so I'm getting all this stuff, right? So do you have an account? I'm like, no. You know, like only people with accounts can shop here. And I'm thinking like I kind of gathered it because they had like stuff in bulk. So it was like for people that like actually do hairstyles or like do, you know, what have you. And so I'm like, oh, well, someone sold my husband this gift card, so I need to use that, you know? And she's like, I don't know how this happened. I'm like, well, you should be apologizing to me as someone who gave you money. Like, I feel like customer service and just people have just gone to shit. Like, people are fucking shitheads. And I don't know if that's my PTSD, because PTSD makes me want to, like, fucking go nuts on people. A lot. And I don't. I hold back, okay? I think of it in my head. I play the real. And I don't act on it, okay? And so I'm just like, okay. So I just bought whatever. And I have $25 left. I'm like, can I just get the $25? And she's like, no. I'm like, well, can you? I'm like, well, I don't want to go through this again. Like, obviously, this is annoying. So this is why I will not, like, go to school for cosmetology or anything like that. Is because I can't deal with catty ass bitches being jealous of my shit. Like, I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, I'm self-taught, and she just looked terrible. She looked terrible. And it's like, honey, I could give you some tips on your makeup and your hair, honey. Like, no. Like, she bleached it out to, like, she just looked wrong. Like, she just looked wrong. And I'm not just saying that because she triggered me in some kind of way. She just looked wrong. Like, I don't even know. Like, I can't explain it. So there's, like, a lot of shit happening that's really triggering me, that's bothering me. Wait, what? Read the chat. Okay. Going up. Adria! Troll alert. I'm not good, Adria. Everything's with the phone. I hate it. Right, Marie? Typos. I deleted my channel. Oh, you couldn't take it. Aww. An hour and a half to the doctor's office, yeah. Beautiful Mariska. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just talking. The kids are put down for wind down, so I'm good. Yeah, mental health is not great right now. I'm your mama. I had you at 11. Mod me. I'm just gonna you bet. Hopefully it's you. I'll know when people start getting. It looks cute. Thank you. Do I need chocolate? No. She deleted her account, Mariska, because there was too much drama happening. And so now she has this account. That sucks. So anyway, there's that. And then I could just keep going. Like, just day-to-day shit that I'm just like... Like, I grew up doing customer service. Like, that's all I did. Like, my whole work history is customer service. And to me, like, you gotta be like, I'm so sorry. Like, you gotta be like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter, like, what's going on or what's happening. Like, you gotta be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm sorry. You know, if a mess up happens, like, you can't just be like, ah, like, all stuck up and snooty. And, like, especially when you look, like, all, like, tore up. Like, I feel like maybe she was jealous or something. I don't freaking know. But nonetheless, you know, I got my crap, my overpriced crap, and was like, ew. You know what I mean? So anyway, I've just been handling business and dealing with business, and then my house is becoming a wreck because, you know, you have kids. So the house, the business, my mental illness, people being rude as fuck. I still haven't gotten my Advair, which is an inhaler that I actually need for my asthma. I have to wait for people to send me applications so I can get my dental insurance upped, which that's going to take for freaking ever. So I don't know what to do. I'm just, and I have a tooth that needs a root canal. It hurts like a mother trucker. So I'm going to actually probably not even get into the doctor's office for another like week and a half to 2 weeks. And then I know this is going to be political. I am so sorry. Like, if you don't like politics, please click off. If you are not a Trump person, click off, because this is going to be, honestly, speaking on Trump stuff. So if you do not like Trump and you get triggered by someone talking about how he's great, or talking about how they like him, or talking about why he's better than the competitor, etc., or the president now, rather, sorry, just click off now, because it's going to trigger the shit out of you. So give you a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so, and then I'm reading this article. I actually have it copied and bookmarked about how Joe Biden making the monument again for the land has made it impossible for these tribes to use their oil rights, which is how they make their money, their sole income. So basically, they have no money coming in now because they can't drill, and people need to look more into and then Kamala, she just let the anybody coming into this country, instead of 13 years, they have to wait 8. I'm sorry, Trump would have done y'all better. I'm so sorry. Trump would have done y'all better. And you guys thought you were going to get some kind of, you know, it's just not looking good for y'all. It's not looking good for the minority group. And if you don't see that, do your research, please. Read, read, read. Find outside sources. I'm not talking about Googling shit, okay? Google is your worst enemy, especially in this country. They're pushing an agenda. They're pushing. Um, they're making you believe what they want you to believe, and it's disgusting. It fucking creeps me out, and it pisses me off, and it makes me mad. Um, and I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed. Okay? I'm fucking pissed. Okay? I'm pissed. And I'm allowed to be pissed. Okay? I'm allowed to be pissed. Hey, Nikki, I love your hair. Hello, everyone. People being rude is a gigantic problem in my life, too. I would suck at customer service. Respect and kudos to you. Thank you. Let me join. Wait. Yes, that sucks. I'm not following what you mean. It looks cute. Thank you for saying it looks cute. You are allowed to be pissed. Thank you. Well, they trick you into thinking that this side's going to help some kind of like minority group or like, and they do this all the fucking time. And they don't. The numbers aren't there. The help is not there. And I just wish that you fucking people would see that shit. Like, Trump would have done so much better for y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna get started on that shit. I don't. But it's in my head and it's sitting in my head and it's chilling and I'm getting annoyed. Okay, I'm a mom with kids and there's COVID running rampant. Okay, I'm freaking the fuck out. Okay, if you don't have kids, okay, and I'm sick of hearing like this whole. Oh, we've been going through pandemics since fucking, the Black Plague or some shit. Shut the fuck up. If I have to hear that one more fucking time by a therapist, I swear to God. I swear, do not come to me with that mess. Have you had a child during COVID? Have you had any youngins during COVID? Shut the fuck up. Don't come to me talking about that mess and the plague and shit. Fucking hate that. Ah. I'm sorry. I needed that. That felt really good. That felt good. Yeah. Whew. Wow. I feel like 1,000 times lighter. Thank you for being my therapist. Yeah, right, Kimmy? Like, people just, therapists and people that I talk to be like, well, they're just conforming to it. They won't know the difference. Yeah, no matter what our beliefs are, we're all out of feelings. And I think we're all stressed out because of COVID. It's stressful. Yeah, $100. No, honestly, they're a part of the problem in the agenda. You know what, Kimmy? I'm starting to think so. I wouldn't doubt that because it seems like, hi, my cry. It seems like every therapist I've had has been trying to push some kind of like, well, you should be thinking like this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm just telling you how I feel. Like, why are you trying to like twist some weird shit in my head and like, why? Like, no, though. Ah. I don't know. It just runs so deep, and I'm just tired. And I don't want my kids to fucking be dealing with that shit either. And they're in a private school. And my daughter, she's like, Trump's bad. And I said, what did you just say? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? And I pay for this school, man. I'm sorry. That really fucking sucks. Because you shouldn't be teaching that. It doesn't matter what you think of a president. It does not matter at all. Your personal opinion of a president shouldn't come into a preschooler's mind. Period. Of course they're allowed to learn about presidents and elections and there's new president. But to be told that just is so, like, I feel like the walls are closing in and I'm mentally ill and it's scary and I have little ones. You guys, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do, you guys. And I have no one to talk to because they're just all fucking twisted. They're all fucking the same. I don't know what to do. Oh man, sorry, I didn't mean to cry on here. There's a lot going on. And this is just a part of it. This is what I'm sharing is just like probably I would say a third of what's happening in my life. I can't share the rest because it's too personal. You know? Oh man. The sun will rise and set as always, right? You're an awesome mom. Thank you, Mariska. Keep venting. Oh, Nikki, I'm sorry. They shouldn't be telling babies that. I know, Marie. And even if it was the other way around, I would feel that way too. Like, even if it was like, even if my daughter said, Biden's bad, I'd be like, what? Where did you hear that? You're in preschool. You know what I mean? Like, that's not supposed to happen in a preschool. Like, that's. And the fact that I even pay for her to go there, it just, I don't know. I have so much to think about, you know? God, how dare her teacher for whom ever tell her that I would be pissed, right, Kimmy? And I don't even know what to do about it. I'd be talking to the damn teacher and telling them that is not allowed. Homeschool. But Kimmy, I can barely, the thing about that is like, I hate to freaking say this, I'm not capable of doing that. I'm admitting that. That's why I feel like such a fucking loser. I struggle with just having, oh my God. Would I be able to do that? Would I, like, she doesn't even want to do homework. I try to get her to do homework and it's like this big to do. I'm just stressed out, you guys. I have a lot. Okay, I have a lot on my plate and I want to do all these things, you know, on YouTube, and I want my channel to grow and I want to do so much. But like at this point in time, like I'm so just not there. And I feel like I have to be, there's kind of like a, there's like, I have to be turned on. There's you need to be kind of turned on, you know, like, I don't know. I just haven't been turned on. Like, not turned on. You know what I mean? Like, yet there's a certain kind of like headspace you got to be in to like do makeup and create ASMR and like, and I'm just not there. And yeah, I just needed to vent to you guys and let you guys know what's going on in my life, at least part of it, you know. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. I can go in. I had to smudge my house. There's family issues. I just I I don't want to keep talking about stuff that I can't talk about. You know what's cool about this hair? Is I can just easily go like this, and it's like, whatever. Changing subject. Oh God, help me. I've been praying like every hour on the hour, you guys. Like, seriously. But I honestly thank you guys for being here and letting me vent to you. Like, even though, you know, I got a lot on my plate. I'm not the teacher. I don't believe that kids that age watch TV. I don't let my daughter watch the news. The second the news is on, I turn it off. She's not allowed to watch the news, Mariska. And me and my husband do not talk about politics in front of her. We will not do that because she's so little. Do you know what I mean? It's just she's so tiny. You know, it's too much for a little kid to think about. I'm glad I graduated 2 years ago. Listen, calm down. You are doing good. Nothing is happening now. Oh, thank you, Mariska. Well, here's what I did. I'm seeing where my tax dollars are going, right? Stop beating yourself up. Yeah, I couldn't do it, right, Marie? Oh, that's driving me nuts. Everything will be okay. Thank you, my cry. I just don't, I can barely get myself, like, to, you know, like, it's, I can't even explain it. I just don't know. I don't know. Find something you enjoy and spend time with your family. Don't watch the news, right? Now we are super alike. Thank you for clapping, Kimmy. And they get upset. You know, your dogs will sense that too, Kimmy. Like, if you're getting upset about something, they'll start barking. They'll start like, hey, stop, stop, stop. Yeah, they will. They'll be like, dude, chill out. What's funny? I'm not saying kids shouldn't go to school. I'm just the last person saying that. A little bit better. I know. Steph Kelm, hi, I love you. Thank you. Thank you guys for letting me vent for like 30 minutes. I just really needed that. And I made him thin so I could slick back my hair. So I need to really dye my hair. Like, seriously, this is like actually now it needs to be dyed. I just have a lot on my plate, so I'm gonna kind of like step back. Maybe, I don't know. Because now that I just said all that stuff, I feel like I let go of a lot of it. It felt really good, actually. And I'll just get my therapist and go from there. I don't know. We'll see what's to come. Thank you for listening. And I apologize that my content is just me sitting on my floor by my bed crying. Anyway, love you. Stay positive. Even though it's really freaking hard sometimes. And I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go cuddle baby girl. Make sure she's sleeping. I like to listen to them breathe when they're sleeping. Oh, Debbie, you have to listen to the replay, honey. Thank you, Love First. 1 hour at a time. Thank you, Mariska. Love you. Thank you, Kimmy. Bye, Adria. Thank you, Marie Baldwin. Love you.